Welcome back to Ran-DomU University. Have you ever seen the show Hoarders? Yeah, the show Hoarders, where people literally are just drowning themselves in filth or boxes or utensils or whatever items that you can possibly name. I mean, it's one of those people where you walk in their house and you just can't move. They're literally drowning themselves in their own belongings. They're so bad to the point that they get so lost. It's usually a disease. It's a sickness. It's a deterioration in the mind somewhere, or some type of cope that's next level that you need to get some serious psychotherapy for, especially when it gets out of hand, where literally you cannot even open the doors into their homes, or the foundation of their house is breaking because they have too many books in it, or video games, or food items, and they don't throw their own diapers and trash and stuff like that away, where literally they have roaches the size of them starting to grow and live in the house, where the rats are bigger than their dogs and cats, and they're starting to eat their own animals, or they got flattened kitties. I've seen a lot of stuff on the show Hoarders, a lot of horrible, awful things, the worst things you can possibly imagine, where literally life forms are being created out of somebody's coffee that's been left there for over about 6 months, or you have a bag of potato chips and some old pot roast sitting around. It's not just pot roast anymore, it's literally getting up and walking around because it's sat around so long that life has been created. Could you imagine doing that for views? Well, there's a Roblox streamer out there that's actually doing that. I don't know if he's still doing that now, but I definitely came across the content recently and it was disturbing. Some of the worst stuff I could possibly imagine. I can't imagine playing video games and stuff. Like in one of the episodes, I saw people literally trying to cook food in the microwave and do all sorts of horrible things in Hoarders. That's just utterly dangerous. That the fire department would have to come in and remove you from the house because it's just dangerous, whatever you're doing. Now, most people go, unnoticed doing this. It could be your next door neighbor where you're just it looks like that house and that window's a little boarded up over there. It's not boarded up. It's just filled to the brim with stuff, and they're suffocating inside, and there's just atrocities taking place in there. That's what's going on in Hoarders. And this streamer that I'm going to show you today is literally doing this just for the hell of it, just for clicks. People will do anything for clicks nowadays. I mean, people make fun of sex work. At least sex work, I believe, has some form of dignity in it. To an extent, not as much, but I think if I had to pick one, I would do that, as opposed to being one of these people who's wanting to be these fake alpha males, or these hoarding streamers, or these pranksters, anything like that on the internet, these degenerates that live out there. I couldn't stand to be these individuals. If I was one of these people, I'd literally just jump out of the biggest building I could find and make sure I landed directly on my head, just to end it off. Because I couldn't imagine being this awful of a person, or being this so lost in life, or this desperate for friends and attention, that I would do literally the worst things I could possibly imagine to embarrass myself, or put myself in harm's way, or those I live with in harm's way. If you live in a house with somebody who's hoarding and they got roaches and duty up in their room and things are getting picked up and moved around, and you're at risk. Your health is at risk. Everything's at risk. Well, let's dive into this dude who's literally doing this for clicks. But before we get started today, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We got to get to 10K, and it starts with that click of the button. Hit that subscribe button over there in the corner, and also please tap that thumb so we can go ahead and get rolling. Let's get it back into the algorithm so some people will start liking this content. Let's get out there. Now, I know many of y'all are probably wondering, what is Roblox? What is that? Well, let's go ahead and get that explanation right now.
So, what is Roblox? Roblox is an online platform where players can socialize and play games. These games are created by the Roblox community. Playing with friends is easy, as there are plenty of multiplayer games available and social features such as chat. There are a wide variety of games to choose from, including obstacle courses, first-person shooters, and puzzle games. Some of the most popular games include Adopt Me and Bloxburg. There's also a game creation engine available called Roblox Studio. This is what the Roblox community can use to create games and publish them for free for other users to play. Roblox Studio is currently only available for PC and Mac. Roblox is huge, with daily active users hitting 43 million in May 2021.
So obviously the game is pretty dang popular, and that's going to seem very irrelevant very, very soon.
Cleaning my room as a Roblox streamer.
Oh my god!
Bruh.
First, I get started with the bedstand. This is where I have all my waters for my daily hydration. As you can see, it's cleaned up. I'm getting the floor cleaned now. Still got a long way to go. I then grab the vacuum after picking up most everything. Still got some stuff on the side to tidy up. And now my Roblox streams are ready to resume. I love Roblox. I love Roblox. I love Roblox.
There was an episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force where there was so much mold and disease in the air that they actually created penicillin. That's not what's happening here. This is one of those episodes of Hoarders where bugs and roaches have officially taken over the mortgage of the home. They have full ownership at this point. They started signing over documents and writing out wills for their thousands of demon spawns to inherit whenever they finally get stepped on or exterminated. They'll eventually have a vicious legal battle on their hands though whenever the mold spreads so much that it creates whole new life forms. A place like this is how COVID is created. It's just missing a dead bat and a pangolin.
It's got to clean these up. Don't want my dog to eat them. I think he already did. Some of it's missing.
This dude literally just said that his dog might have eaten something out of here. That is complete and utter animal abuse, and I hope somebody has called some type of social services to help them. Like, animal control should be on the way. Peter should be ready to burn this place to the ground. And oh dear God, this man actually has a woman. Well, I'm officially out of excuses, and any incel out there that's still listening to Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate should never complain again. Because damn it, if anything is shining in this room outside of a computer monitor, it is a true ray of hope. This nasty MRFer should be an inspiration to us all. Like, bruh, what the F was that? That's not milk. Like, how long does something have to sit there for something like that to form? I bet his nails aren't even healthy. Like, who chooses to be white trash on purpose? Like, this is an insult to anyone who lives in these conditions without power to fix it or anything themselves. Like, this is, oh my God, the dirtiest hoods and trailer parks in the world wouldn't even be this bad. Like, this is an absolute disaster.
Bringing the dishes down. Got some trash bags filled up. This smells really bad.
I bet.
I don't know what this is. I think it was coffee at one point, but now it's like a syrup. Look at these coffees. Some of them look bad, some look good. I think it's based on how long they've been there. This looks like syrup too. I don't know how I'm going to get this out of the cup. I might have to throw it away. Anyway, got the rest of the trash bags. I'm going to go ahead and take them out. Don't forget to wash your hands after cleaning your room. It's very good for your hygiene. Anyway, thanks for watching. I shaved my eyebrows. Bye. Cleaning underneath my bed as a Roblox streamer. We had a roach infestation recently, and I found a roach underneath my bed. Gotcha, you little bugger. He laid eggs on me, that's weird. Anyway, my glue trap is nice and filled, got a spider in it too. I should have made him a pet. I forgot to do my homework, but luckily I use PicSolve. It helps me with all of my hardest problems, even the word ones in science and history. So water is the answer for that. Found some crackers on the floor, which is pretty cool, but the roach eggs kind of made it salty, which I didn't like.
Okay. All right, let's just take a moment to pause and recap for just a second. Now, I know I probably should have gave a viewer discretion before I started showing some of these, this video, but I did warn you, it was a lot like Hoarders, and man, I'll tell you what, it's utterly disgusting. And I've seen this before, but oh man, it doesn't get any lighter on the stomach or easier on the mind. This is just really disturbing altogether. This is just one of those horrible things, and I just don't understand it. Like, I'm just confused as to why he's doing this. Like, I don't understand why you would want to play video games in a room that has to absolutely reek of death. Like, if he had a room that was just had 1,000 dead pigs in it, or humans, or whatever, or just literally poo in a corner, I imagine that's what this smells like. I mean, this is just awful. I mean, he has this salty crust on his fingers and stuff like that. Now, I know many people probably have questions like, how's he not going to get sick? Well, I do have an answer for that. And it's sort of like, well, if you ever watch Hoarders, the people who live in these homes that are completely infested and filled with filth and disease and amoebas and whatever that's in there, they become immune to it. They're basically radioactive themselves. They don't feel this after a while. They just actually grow used to the environment. Like, if they were just in a moldy environment, they just become immune to the mold. If it didn't kill them already, they just literally don't die from it. And other people will have to come in hazmat suits and stuff like that and clean it up, and they can just walk in there with no mask, no anything, nothing to protect their skin, and they'll just be fine. So if you're kind of curious as to why he's not sick, that's why. And also, he's a cheater. He doesn't even look up his own answers. He just Googles it. Which, I mean, I guess I can't really blame students for doing that these days, but damn, it's part of the reason why everybody's dang near special needs and why nobody can read or do math. I mean, that is kind of becoming a problem. Like when you ask somebody to read a passage, they can't really read it to you without stuttering through it. It's a problem. Like it's one of those things we need to start improving as a society, or we're all going to be degenerate at some point. Like even worse than the material that people are putting out on TikTok.
Taking a shower as a Roblox streamer. A roach decided to die on my toothbrush, which was kind of rude, but a man does have to brush after all.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Just, oh my God. No. That, God.
Anyway, my roach infestation has somehow managed to reach the bathroom, so I gotta take this dead roach out of the tub before I can shower. I read that sending them down the drain is bad for the environment, so I just flushed them instead.
I'm finding myself actually starting to get very upset and kind of angered and pissed off at the fact that he's just so handsy with these roaches. Like who just grabs these things and picks them up? I mean, this is disgusting, man. Like working for Ecolab and the bug companies, like whether it's Orkin or anything like that, they wouldn't even hire this guy, and they wouldn't touch this man. Like I don't understand like why he's so comfortable with this. Like this is beyond disturbing. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Like this is stirred so far away from playing video games that I'm just lost at this point. Now I know these videos are literally about cleaning the room. There's no point of watching this man play Roblox. Like F Roblox. This man needs to bomb this place immediately.
Anyway, starting up the bath, and I realize I forgot my homework. I have Pixolve to help me with all of my word problems. It makes it so much easier. Homework is a breeze when you have this app.
Okay, so clearly some of this is just absolute trolling, because there's no way somebody actually just leaves clean homework right there in the shower. Like that's BS. But the roaches are very real, and so are the traps. Like this stuff is still disgusting. And I'm like, where's his mom? Where's his dad? Where's the parents? Where are the people who run this house? Because I know he doesn't live here by himself. This is all in one room, in the bathroom. So I'm trying to figure out where are the other people that live here? Like there's got to be somebody else in this house that's got to be fed up with this, or the rest of this house needs to be completely demolished.
Anyway, I get my towel. Yo, I have a question. Does anybody know how to get this dried conditioner off the wall? I like to use it to trap roaches. That way I don't have to squish them, but then they just sit there for a long time. But I'm clean now, so it's okay.
There's nothing clean about this man whatsoever. If this dude was to walk up to me, I would literally tell him to go f himself. This is some bull crap. Like, oh my God, I would have a visceral reaction. I would literally lose my mind if this person was to walk up next to me and I knew this is who he was. Like, he already looks rather disgusting to begin with. And that's not me trying to be mean, but if you really look at him, he's already looking like a bug himself. Like, oh God, and I can imagine, like, I bet some of them roaches were crawling around in his braces and stuff like that, and crapping at him and stuff like that. Oh, he just looks disgusting. I don't know. And he also looks like a woman. It's kind of strange. I don't know. He doesn't look like a guy at all. This is all really disturbing. Oh, man.
Yo, as cool as it is being noticed by Keemstar, it'd be nice if he didn't call me a her. Do I look like a woman?
I guess I wasn't the only one with that thought. And yeah, you do look like a woman. You look like a straight up bitch. Like, this is absurd, man. Like, I mean, bullying exists for probably these reasons right here. And I do not advocate for bullying, but you know, this seems like it would be understandable.
What is this? Keemstar, fix this.
No, dude. Fix your room. Jordan Peterson would absolutely have just a cow over this. He would lose his absolute mind. You talking about clean your room? You can't clean this room. You need to clean your act up. You need to fix everything about yourself and what's going on here. This is an abomination. This is despicable. I don't even have words to really wrap around this. Like this, oh God, this is so disgusting and disgraceful. Like, this is why he should be embarrassed. Like, this isn't cool. This isn't cool at all. Like, this is just disturbing. You know, people who are hoarders, they have mental issues. I don't know if this guy's got mental issues, but he dang sure seems like it. Seems like he's really, really on the edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't trust this person. Not at all. I can't believe he has a girlfriend.
I'm a Roblox streamer, and today I'm going to the dentist. First off, I need to get my car fixed, but that's for another day. I've made it to the dentist now. They told me that I need to brush my teeth before they can do my teeth because apparently it was really dirty. I think they were just being really rude, though. I don't think they like me.
Just a quick side note. Basically, that's evidence to let you know that, hey, if your car and a little wrench comes on, you don't need to go get it serviced immediately, but it'd probably be in your best interest to go do so. But other than that, yeah, dude, F them teeth, man. Somebody needs to just go ahead and rip them mugs right out, or just punch them right out of your face like this. The dentist, I can't imagine how much his breath stinks. I know he stinks. Like, I know he smells. Like, I bet when he walks in everywhere, everybody just looks at him funny. Like, they give him that look of like, dude, oh my God, you're just oh God, where did you come from? Like, he just rolled around in cow manure. You know what I'm saying? Like, he smells like one of those people who's literally been wearing shit kickers all the time and just literally works on the farm. And not in the farm, but in the trough where the pigs get the slop and stuff like that. That's where he looks like he's been rolling around. Except for the fact that he's just been in his room playing video games.
Anyway, I've got yellow spots on my teeth. They said that's because of smoking, but I'm not a smoker, so I don't understand. Anyway, we're all set. I got rubber bands. Looks good. Thanks for watching.
You know, I would be concerned for this man's health, considering they already probably think he's been smoking like 12 packs a day, looking at his teeth and smelling his breath and his hygiene. But the fact that it's this situation here, I don't care. I don't care. And my thing is, if something were to happen to this dude physically, it's all on him. Like, if he was to develop some type of disease that never existed before and just randomly, unfortunately passed away because of it, dude, that's on you. You're the one who decided to live in this like toxic nuclear environment that you created out of roaches and doo-doo and coffee and sandwiches. And man, like, why do people do this? I don't get it. Like, the desperation, the thirst for attention and views. Like, there's no way this can be satisfying. Like, how bad off is your life that you're going to do stuff like this? Like, he might be happy. I don't know. But there's just no way that a happy person could do this stuff. Like, he seems smiling. I might be wrong, but there's no way you can have people who really want to be around you in your life. I just don't get it.
I just got a trash can for my room. My roach infestation has gotten pretty bad.
That little bitty trash can isn't going to help you fix anything. Like, how is it going to help you clean this room? Like, the traps alone are filled with roaches, and you probably got about 12 of them in there. And I bet you that trash can can only fit about maybe 20 of them in there at the max. And then you're going to have to dump it. And then there's still trash in there for probably days on days on days on end. Oh man, dude, like, this is just ridiculous.
Someone says it's because I left food out, but they eat plants, so I don't get it. But I got my trash can anyway. And yeah, guys, my chair is dirty, but don't worry, I don't use it anymore. I have this chair. My closet's a little messy. I need to clean it up, but I'm a little too tired. It's really hard. My crunchy socks have been like protein for the roaches, I think, but I'm going to clean those up eventually. Underneath my bed could definitely get cleaned up too. And I have these dark stains on my wall. I think it's from my feet. Does anybody know how to get those off?
I've been trying to tell myself not to take the crazy bait that's been out there on the internet lately, and especially things that exist and came from TikTok. Anything that originated from that website or that, content creation site or social media that you want to call it, I'm trying not to take the bait, and I'm trying not to overreact to this stuff, but this is just hard. As a person who's, working at being a cleaner, myself, I've never been like this. Like, dude, everybody has some draws that, lie around every now and then when they're younger, but to this point, like, this guy's got crusty socks, he's probably got crusty undies, he's got crusty everything I bet you in that room is crusty. Hell, the chair was molded. Like, how does a chair mold? Like, seriously, how does a chair just turn green? How bad off is it in there? Like, that means the air is literally nuclear. It's literally radioactive. Everything that goes in there might die on the way out if they have any type of health, concerns going in. Like, if you were a person that was going to struggle with COVID, you wouldn't survive living in this room for any longer than about 10 minutes.
I would appreciate it. Anyway, I used my trash can. I feel very clean. Thank you. I found a roach. I saw him hiding behind the toaster oven. Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, there he is. All right, he doesn't know what's coming. I have fingers of doom like Thor's hammer. Give him a little smushes, and there he is. Look at him. Beautiful dead roach.
Man, seriously, screw this guy and screw whoever his parents are and screw whoever owns this house. That's actually a nice house. Like, he has really nice paneling on the walls in that kitchen. Like, that's an actual nice kitchen. There's money been invested into this home. This isn't a cheap place to live, and it's just being completely ran to the ground. It's frustrating. Like, for people who don't have nice places to live, people who try to clean up their trailers and people who try to clean up their Project 8 homes, this would make somebody want to shoot somebody. Like, seriously, this would make somebody want to absolutely jump this man. Like, if they saw that this person was completely taking advantage of the fact that they have a good life, like sitting at home, but they want to literally live in filth and be the nastiest, dirtiest, slimiest, disgustingest person that you can possibly be. I don't know. There's something wrong with this guy. There's something seriously off with this person. And why do these people exist? Like, this literally, okay, when people are talking about, oh, this is the end times, these are the end times, I get why they say that sometimes. Because when you look at people like this makes you think we are in the last of our days. Like, what are we really coming to? Like, what is the world coming to when people are doing this for views? Like, I gotta find out how many views he's getting. There's no way he's getting that many. I guarantee you it's garbage. I guarantee you it's trash.
I wonder if he misses his family members. They're all in my glue traps. They never know what came. Thanks for watching. My morning routine as a Roblox streamer begins right as I wake up. I step out of bed and I jump on my computer so I can get onto my favorite game. Can you guess what it is? That's right. I get straight onto some Roblox. Play a few games, eat some of my leftover breakfast from yesterday. It's better the day after, I promise.
I know he's just trolling now. He's just trolling.
Drink some of my water that I've left out. It tastes the same. You can't even tell. Then, I like to step out of my room, leave the domain as they say, head straight for the bathroom, brush my teeth, make my teeth sparkly white. Then, if it's a Saturday, I'll shower. Every other day is a skip. My hair looks so good. Today is Saturday, as you can tell.
Yeah, he looks like a chick. I mean, every time he shows and flashes his hair, he looks more and more like a woman.
Then I go take my daily Xanax for relaxation. The trash is fine, doesn't need to be taken out. Pet my beautiful cat because he's the best. Then I pet my dog so she doesn't get jealous.
If this is still going on, if anybody who's watching this video leaves or, stops watching this video and immediately calls Animal Protective Services on this person, I will completely understand and I will applaud you. Thank you very much for stepping up and doing the right thing for those animals. That cat, that dog, anything else that's living in there does not deserve to go through that. Now, I'm pretty sure that they can avoid going around that room and around his situation for the most part, but animals, they tend to love who's around, so they will follow you up into the end of nothing. So like animals will literally sit in a car with a person that's in a burning crash vehicle until the end because they don't want to leave their master. That's what's going to happen here, and I feel so sorry for these animals. They do not deserve to go through this. I guarantee you there's probably a fish somewhere in some tank over there wishing that it would just explode. That way they don't no longer have to be here. They don't want to have to be here anymore because it's just so toxic.
How I stay young and healthy as a Roblox streamer. First, when I wake up, I kill any pesky roaches that were trying to eat my leftover dinner. That's so mean, but I got my pizza back.
This isn't even funny. It's not funny at all. I don't get the jokes. There's no punchline. There's no hee-haws. There's nothing like that. This is just sick. It's just really gross, man. Oh man, I don't even know how much longer I can really continue to do this video. There's quite a bit left. That's what's sad. There's a decent bit left in this video. I mean, he's still got a lot of this cleaning up to do, and he wants to show you a little bit more of his life. And I just don't know how much further we can keep going. Thanks for sticking around with me. If you have, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so far if you've enjoyed any of this weird activity that we've got going on here. And if you clicked off, I get it. But hopefully you stuck around for the interesting content because damn, this is terrible.
Then I like to go to Starbucks. What's wrong with my car? Does anybody know? I think it's fine though. I listen to Polo G. He's the GOAT. Grab me some Maruchan spicy ramen noodles. This really gets me going. I think the salt really helps maintain a salty diet, which is good for you. I eat two because one's just not enough. Boil the water, pour it in, and after 3 minutes, voila, it's good to go. Isn't that delicious? Then I like to just put it down. I'll take it down later when I need to.
I don't know if any of y'all happen to notice that stove, but yeah, that pretty much verifies. He definitely lives in a nice house. This is a nice place to live. It doesn't have hardwood floors everywhere, but yeah, this is a nice house. I mean, they really need to rip out that rug, though, upstairs. They need to tear apart everything that's up there.
Then I grab myself a Dr. Pepper Mini. These are really healthy compared to the original size. Grab me some organic Batana oil. Put it in my hair and scalp to help my hair growth. Thanks, Dr. Truth.
You know what? I think he really does want to be a chick. I think he wants to be a chick. This dude has some really unresolved internal mental issues going on here. This guy should be on a Jubilee to go talk to some people about what the heck is going on in his head and express why he's living this ridiculous lifestyle and why people will literally do the stupidest and most embarrassing and nastiest and absurd things for views and clicks and subscribers. I'm never going to go this far for subscribers, you guys. I'm never going to just spread my booty cheeks over here online to get subscribers. I'm never going to live in filth for subscribers. I'm never going to run into traffic and get ran over over by a vehicle for subscribers. I'm not going to jump out a window for subscribers. I'm not going to do any of that crazy stuff. I just hope that you enjoy the content though today. I know it's going to be it might be a little weird, but still, I hope you have enjoyed some of this still. But man, God, they will do anything for attention. Like, how starved is he? There's no way he got love as a kid. There's no way he got hugs. There's no way he got an attaboy from his dad. There's no way he got any of those, like, where it's like, man, I'm proud of you, son. Because there's no way anybody will be proud of this shit. No way. No way. What's there to be proud of? The only thing that you would get from somebody who's around you is, I am truly disgusted and embarrassed by everything that you have done. Like, I do not want to know you. I want to disassociate myself from you completely. Please do not act like we know each other. Like, if you were to show up, like if we were around each other in public and somebody showed up, I would literally push you into traffic and make sure I didn't know you. It's that extreme. Like, oh, dude, I couldn't be around this person. This isn't.
Looks so much better. They tell me to rinse it out, but I'm okay. Then I kill more roaches that are trying to crawl on my feet. People ask if I'm Satire. I'm here to give you the answers. But first, we have to talk about what satire means.
Yeah, bro is hella weird. And yeah, apparently he does want to be a woman. Like, the more we keep going on, the more everything keeps getting verified. I mean, dude, and he is a hideous chick. Like, oh my God, do you see that chin and that head? Like, he's just one of those, like, he looks like one of those women that you see out that's all cracked out, where their body's all like disformed and whatnot. Like, the top is all slouchy and they got weird looking legs and they just, oh my God, like, if he wants to switch over and start, like, talking to dudes, I'm telling you, he ain't going to succeed. I mean, because, that's going to be a desperate ass person. Only person that's going to be hooking up with him is one of those homeless people downtown or somebody from a shelter. Somebody whose life is literally at rock bottom, which this person's life isn't at rock bottom, which makes no sense. That's the part that's pissing me off about this. Like, this person is privileged and they choose to live like this. Like, this person lives in a nice house. They have money. They obviously have somebody who's running that house, because I know it's not him paying the bills. There's no way it's him that's taking care of this. And yet, this is the result of what we got here.
Satire is when something is done intentionally to cause people to laugh. Now, did I intentionally cause my room to be dirty for laughs? No. Did I intentionally clean it for laughs? No.
Then what the hell did you do this for? Like, what did he do this for? Like, seriously, like, what did he do this for? Like, I'm curious. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, what is this? Like, this dude's been staring at himself for a long time. I mean, my God. I am almost fully convinced that if he still has that girlfriend, he's going to end up killing her. I'm not trying to predict something, but I really hope that never happens to her, because she might be a sweet girl. But you know what? I hope she's not still in the picture. I hope that she saw this room one day and ran. I hope she just jetted. I hope she jumped right out the window and landed right on a trampoline for a safe landing. But I'm telling you, this, first of all, that wasn't just a still shot. That wasn't a still shot there. He was just literally sitting there, staring off into himself in the camera. That's all he was doing there for like 20 seconds. I don't know. It was a long time.
This is how I stay healthy as a beast. When I'm killing roaches with my fingers, that's a little dirty. When I find a stray cat in my closet, he's a little dirty. When I smush my finger in a door, that hurts. But when I have my favorite dinner, right, when I'm cooking up some good salty food to make me feel really good, then I also have a Pop-Tart, that's a lot of food. But I gotta be healthy still. So that's why I have Dr. Truth Sea Moss to help me. You put this bad boy in a blender, don't forget to add the water like I just did. Then you grab a tablespoon, drink that. That's good for you.
I know that part's fake. There's no way that's real. Nobody would drink that. And then the way he's just playing around with the noodles and making an absolute mess. Dude, like, somebody should just slap the taste out of this guy.
Then you put it on your skin and it's good for your skin. Thanks, doctor.
You know, quite frankly, I'm starting to think that this guy is a true narcissist, because he's always staring at himself. He just goes through these long panels of just like looking at himself like, dude, what's wrong with you, man? Seriously, like, this guy needs to be like investigated. He needs to be talked to. Somebody needs to sit him down in a room, give him a padded coat, give him some medication, or give him some shrooms or something. That way he can have some type of psychotic experience and figure out what the heck is really going on. He needs to go on one of those dark retreats like Aaron Rodgers, or take one of those trippy experiments like Will Smith. You know, whenever he decided to go overseas and start tripping balls for like 4 days. I mean, he did that according to his book, but I'm just saying that's what this guy needs to do. He needs to do something like that so he can enlighten himself and find Jesus, or whatever it takes to stop being this sick person here.
I was cleaning my room today, and look what I found. I found a rat. Does anybody know if these are bad? He seems pretty friendly, so I don't think it can be that bad for me. He pooped on me once. He pooped on me twice. Can I keep him?
He bought that rat. He bought that mouse. That mouse doesn't even deserve to go through that nonsense. And I'm already pissed off. And I'm a person who's usually afraid of mice. But the longer I go, and the more I've seen a few mice that like kind of run around outside in some places that I've been, you know, I've become less afraid of them. And I've become more sympathetic to mice, considering like I actually really like mouse movies. Like I love Ratatouille and I love Mouse Hunt. Those are like some of my favorite movies. And they are actually cute little creatures. Even though they are scary for whatever reason to me to see like in the middle of the dark, because it usually reeks of filth. And that means like wherever you're at is kind of disgusting. And that's where you usually find them. So now he's just messing with people to make it seem like his place was so filthy that he had rats running around. That's actually a clean rat. That rat was domesticated. That one was bought from a pet store. And that rat doesn't deserve to be in that room right now. And somebody needs to call Animal Protective Services. I would, but I'm making this video for y'all's awareness.
While cleaning my room yesterday, you might have seen that I found a rat. At first I was a little scared, but he seemed pretty chill, even though he pooped on me twice.
Honestly, he deserves to be on. Getting pooped on twice is not enough.
So I decided to buy him a cage. But then I found out online that they need a friend, so I bought him another rat. Aren't they cute? I invited a viewer to come visit my house.
Who is this worthless loser who decided to join him in this adventure? Who is this? Oh my God, this dude sucks even worse than he does. Anybody who's stupid and crazy enough to go into this room, they deserve to get whatever sickness that develops. Like if this guy's hair starts falling out as soon as he walks out of this room, so be it. On you, homie. You're the one who decided you want to go into this filthy room. You know what's going on in there. If you talk to this guy online, you talk to him anywhere, if you followed any of his streams, he would have found out. He would know. He knows what's going on in here. And I bet you he's in there probably for clicks and views too. And they're trying to garner some type of clout. I don't know what kind of clout you're going to get. Like who worships these people? The shit men? Crab people? Lizard people? Who? Somebody help me out. Like I'm trying to figure out who would worship these guys. Like who would actually want to be like, man, these guys are cool. I don't think any of these people are cool. These are the lamest, sorriest piece of crap people that you can find out there. These people are worse than the pranksters. I thought the pranksters were lame and cringe. These people are actually worse than that. I really thought that, oh my God, I would rather deal with the pranksters. I'd really rather deal with them. I'd rather deal with Fresh and Fit. I'd rather deal with Myron and Fresh than deal with this guy. And y'all know how much I don't like them. I mean, oh my God. I mean, this is terrible. I can't believe this guy actually has a friend that would want to come in here. You know, everybody deserves friends, but no. Actually, they don't. I lied. Not everybody deserves friends. Anybody who wants to live like this, they deserve to be alone forever. And that might seem like a really mean and terrible thing to say. And I mean, look, I'm sorry. Leave a 1 or 2 in the comments. Leave a 1 in the comments if you actually believe that I am right about that. Leave a 2 if you disagree with that statement. Please, just if you made it this far in the video. If you did, kudos to you. Oh man, yeah, kudos if you made it this far.
After killing roaches, I get really tired. After playing with my little rats that I found hiding in my room, I get even more tired. So what do? I don't get on my setup because that's for streaming. I can't play games on my stream computer. So I get my Marine Boot Camp stool, sit down at my laptop, my gaming laptop. I use my diploma as a mouse pad, and using my tri-chair setup, I am now ready to play video games. Look at my little rats playing around. Anyway, my HIV test came back negative. That's a W. Then my viewer arrived. Hello, Brendan.
I don't know how old Brendan is, but Brandon looks like somebody who's already going to be on the track for liking little boys. I don't like the look on his face. Something about it doesn't reek of innocence. Something about that reeks of something despicable. Something reeks of just heresy. Just sickness. I don't like this person. This little creepy looking face that he has over here. No, F this guy. If he's really going to sit in there with no mask on, no nothing, no gloves, no long sleeves, he's really going to sit in there like that and be his guy's friend and let the mice sit in there and be suffocated by this toxic air. Like, they don't care about these animals. Like, I'm not even like super duper animal lover, but I do respect the life that they have. Like, they don't deserve this. Like, those mice don't need to be in that cage. They need to be emancipated. They need to be released. And just like the cat and the dog, everybody else needs to be released from this house, and this house needs to be destroyed. It needs to be bulldozed. Somebody needs to take a crane and just destroy this bitch immediately. Please, like, I know I've said that numerous times in this video, but I can't stress that enough. Like, this is starting to really fire me up. I know we're late in the video, but dude, like, this is crazy. This is sort of like, excuse me, this is sort of like watching Lisa all over again, but like 10,000 times worse. Like, I thought maggots growing out of her legs was terrible. This is worse. This is worse. And I mean, maggots growing out of a person is pretty terrible.
He is a viewer of my live streams, so I invited him to come clean my house for me. Isn't that sweet?
This man is literally picking that stuff up with no gloves. Just gross, man. Just gross.
He was very surprised when he held the rats, and the first thing they did was poop on him. I would show it, but last time TikTok permabanned me.
First off, Brendan, he deserved to be pooped on. Second, you should be banned off of every platform there is possible. You shouldn't be allowed to upload to TikTok anymore. You shouldn't be allowed to upload to YouTube. You should be arrested for like putting these animals through such a terrible situation. Like, nobody should be allowed to go through this. This is horrible. This is despicable. And Brandon, I mean, I don't know why he had that, crazy look on his face. Man, F you, dog. First of all, this dude ain't even your friend. I thought he was your friend. No, this is just some weird streamer who decided to come over here, and I guess, man, dude, you're going to have to pay me a whole hell of a lot to go clean that. Like, I wonder how much you paid him. Because I looked at your channel. You ain't got that many followers. You got like 7,000. This dude's got like 7,000 subscribers for all of this. 7,000? That's it? That's all he's got? This ain't worth it. You don't get that much money off of those 7,000 subscribers for to go and put everybody through this kind of hell. Dude, man, no, dude, no.
And I don't want that again. Anyway, stay tuned for tomorrow, where we're going to be riding horses, shooting guns, and overall being red-blooded Americans. Thank you for watching. I am sick of cleaning my room, so I went to the gun range instead. You know, recently I've been playing a lot of Valorant, and one thing about Valorant is that it's all about shooting.
You're so sick and tired of cleaning your room. I'm so sick and tired of covering this video. We're done. We're not going to cover any more of this. You can watch the last couple minutes of this on, I'll leave the description. Oh yeah, I'll leave a link, in the description if you want to watch it. And yeah, if you want to actually finish the last couple minutes, feel free. I mean, it's disturbing. He goes out there and tries to fire a gun. I watched it. I went ahead and watched it. Yeah, he goes out to the gun range. He said he couldn't lift the guns because he's too scrawny and weak, and he was out there getting pulverized by the ricochet, and he couldn't really shoot anything. And he wonders how people can actually be commandos and soldiers like they are in Call of Duty, yada yada yada. I mean, F this dude, F him, F Brendan, F the parents or whoever's running that household. Like, all these people, they all suck. Every single one of these people blow. They are the lowest of the lows, and somehow these people have money. And you got people out there who are really good people out there, either living under a bridge, or ain't got no money, living in some trailer park or in Project A homes or some nonsense like that. And you got some idiot piece of crap people like this out here wasting life out here on TikTok, over here just destroying their house, living in filth, living in shit, creating up making amoeba people and creating crab people about coffee and stuff like that. I mean, dude, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm at a loss for words, and I know I've been kind of fumbling around on my words this video like Fresh normally does. Like, I was over here bumbling around, stuttering like an idiot, but dude, I'm sorry. I mean, I really don't know what else to say on this. I mean, this is awful. I mean, this is awful content, and I don't understand why people would view this, why people would subscribe to his channel. I hope people would subscribe to this channel. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. I said that I think this is the 4th time now. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. But nonetheless, guys, I just can't do this anymore. I hope you enjoyed this, even if you like some weird content. Mostly this is just out there for awareness. This channel, remember, this is a university, and we got to bring this to your attention just so you know what the hell's going on out there. And I tell people to stop listening to TikTok, stop watching those videos, because it's degenerate and it's going to make you stupid, just like all the 3rd graders are now in this country. Like, once again, remember, most people don't watch the news. You might want to turn it on every now and then and realize what's going on out there in the world. It is important. But once again, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you soon.